this should not just be a routine. We should be identifying the top grade performers and following them. And I don't want to comment about certain issues, but if I was free to comment, I would have said this is actually the way to go, so that when a child leaves school in after Form 4, you don't have to be saying, oh, I passed to go to university. Which university? You go and create a company and employ the beggars who went to university and employ hundreds of them. Because you will be talented, you'll be a film director, you'll be a music director, and you can be employing the Magoha's grandchildren at about 1% of your income or even less. That's the life that our children must now consider, rather than saying, let me pass well so that I go to the university, so that I get a certificate, so that I stay for 20 years, so that I can get a job. I think that's a bit stupid, don't you think so? My main concern as I exit the basic education sector is that a decision will have to be made by this government or the next one, that as much as we enjoy the freedom of everything, including the internet, the pornographic centers must be blocked like yesterday. When I mentioned this, they say, no, you are a dictator. Yes, as far as pornography is concerned, I want to remain a dictator in everybody's mind. And I hope that a larger group of citizens will sing the same song so that children can have access, but when you want to get the pornographic channel, it is blocked like it is done in China. I don't think that is dictatorship. It is responsibility. The Kenya Music Festival is unique in many aspects. To begin with, it involves learners of all levels of our education system. There aren't many such activities elsewhere in the world with such a range of participants. Secondly, the range of categories performed at this festival is enormous, with over 600 classes of music, dance, and elocution. The festival brings together over 130,000 odd learners over a 6-day period of entertainment galore. This year's festival is much smaller than we would usually have done. And I want to say, like has already been said by the Kenya Music Festival, one of the misses I got as I chaperoned the ministry during COVID is that I missed the kind of warmth that I'm seeing here today. Perhaps I would have been a better minister if I was engaged in this process from the beginning. But I think that was God's plan. And I think God's plan is always the best. In the build-up to this festival, the enormous potential and talent amongst our youth and the education of our teachers has been quite evident. We have also seen an industry that is bubbling with life. For somebody who has been in charge of the examination process in Kenya for the past 6 years, I want to dare say that our children require more of such platforms other than just studying machines for the so-called examinations. We have also seen an industry that is bubbling with life. This is a testament to the robust creativity in our country, which is well harnessed, which, if well harnessed, will be the next big source of job creation.
I also want to assure our parents that wherever our children are in the so-called the villages, we have 24-hour security surveillance. 24-hour security surveillance means we have security in those 31 villages where our children are staying. So for the parents who are not here, your children will go back home safe, but we want to caution the drivers. The drivers who are carrying our children, there are some sport areas within the country. We have given guidelines to the traffic department to make sure that in those areas, when they are passing them, they drive the vehicles properly and slowly. Number two, the managers of the various schools who are here, we caution them they only travel between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. in the evening. If you don't do that, tutakupeleka pahali kwa pumzike kwa ile njia inatakikana. Sisi hiyo ndio lugha tunajua, tujui lugha nyingine, because we want our children to be very safe.